Welcome to episode 51 of our series on Robert Greene's The Law of Human Nature. Have you ever met someone whose beliefs are so intense that it feels almost intimidating? These individuals, who we'll call fanatics, can be strikingly impressive at first. They speak with passionate fervor about solving the world's problems or restoring a glorious past. Their rhetoric is uncompromising, filled with promises to clean things up and bring back greatness. Their confidence and conviction can be incredibly alluring, drawing many people to their cause. Fanatics are good at getting attention. They have a flair for drama and know how to make a scene and get people excited. When you first meet them, you might think, wow, this person really has it all figured out. But here's the funny thing. When it's time for the fanatic to actually do what they promised, things often go wrong. Sometimes they suddenly can't make up their mind about what to do, becoming indecisive at the wrong moment. Other times, they work so hard, they burn themselves out and fall ill. Or they might take such ill-conceived actions that everything falls apart. It's like they've lost their magical powers just when they needed them most. It's almost as if they have suddenly lost belief, or secretly wanted to fail. So what's really going on with these fanatics? The truth is, deep down, they're actually very unsure of themselves. They have massive insecurities from early on in life. When they were younger, they never felt like they were good enough. Maybe their parents didn't give them enough love or praise. They have doubts about their self-worth and never felt loved or admired enough. Because of this, they grew up feeling scared and doubtful about who they are, riddled with fears and uncertainty. To hide these bad feelings, fanatics put on a mask of super strong belief. They cover up their insecurities with great belief in themselves and in their cause. They pick a cause or an idea and grab onto it like it's a life raft. It doesn't really matter what the cause is. You might notice in their past some shifts in their belief system, sometimes radical ones. What's important to them is just believing in something, anything, really strongly. Belief in something is like a drug for them. For a while, this works like a drug. Believing hard makes them feel better about themselves. But the old doubts always come back. Deep down, fanatics know they can't really do all the amazing things they've promised. When things get tough, their mask starts to slip. They become unsure and scared again, just like they were as kids. When this happens, fanatics often do strange things. They might suddenly fire all their assistants and managers, saying it's to give the impression of action. But really, they're unconsciously sabotaging themselves with unnecessary change. They have to blow it all up somehow, yet blame others. They're messing things up on purpose without even knowing it. Here's the important lesson. Don't be fooled when someone seems super sure about what they're saying. In fact, think of it this way. The louder and more certain someone sounds, the more likely it is that they're actually full of doubts inside. Always operate by the rule that the greater the stridency in what they say, the deeper the underlying insecurities and doubts. So what should you do when you meet a fanatic? Be careful. Don't get swept up in their excitement. Watch what they do, not just what they say. Look for those moments when the mask slips, and you see the scared, unsure person underneath. Never be taken in by the strength of people's convictions and their flair for drama. Do not become a follower. They will make a fool of you. Remember, real confidence is usually quieter. People who really know what they're doing don't need to convince everyone all the time. They're okay with questions and can admit when they're not sure about something. By understanding how fanatics work, you can protect yourself from being fooled. You won't end up following someone who's just going to let you down in the end. And maybe, if you're kind, you can help the fanatic see that it's okay to not have all the answers. We're all just trying to figure things out after all. In the end, the world is too complicated for anyone to be 100% sure about big, important things. Being open to new ideas and willing to change your mind is actually a sign of strength, not weakness. So next time you meet someone who seems to have it all figured out, take a step back and look a little closer. You might just see the cracks in their confident mask. We're now accepting likes as donations. Your support gives us the motivation to create high-quality content just for you. If something resonated with you, we'd love to hear about it. Share your thoughts and personal experiences in the comments below. Your insights might just help someone else. Now, something important. Make it a habit to learn something valuable every day. The content you consume is like food for your brain, so be intentional about what you watch. Remember, the algorithm is designed to influence your thoughts. Don't let it control you. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe.